All right, so we're still in this triple eight, Lions Gate, Dragons Gate, all that good energy. Yesterday I showed y'all this grid I put together for manifesting, and then I put directions on there and asked you which one's called out to you. So I'll tell you what they meant to me first, and then we'll see if the cards backed it up or counters or challenge, whatever. Just resonance and ignorance. So the first position was center. I asked what called out to you. Which way is your energy flowing? If you're centered, that means you're the source. You get it? Even when you're going to start talking about the things that are overwhelming you, you're the source. And you have to honor that. If I got a lot of stuff going on, you're the source, because why are you allowing all this shit to pull you? So when it comes to the center position, this was to draw attention to understand in the sense of, if I got too much going on, I'm the source. And if I don't figure out how to stop it, it's not going to stop itself. Why? Because you're a food source. Also, in the sense of this triple eight manifesting energy, understand you're the source, aka I am the abundance. I align from within, and then things manifest from me. Now, I'm gonna get out here and I'm gonna attract. That's the mindset that a lot of people have. And again, if it works for you, kudos. But a lot of you are realizing that that's a reverse curse that we've been initiated into. We've been taught to go find our abundance instead of being the abundance. And while you can accomplish it because it's all you, imagine how much more you could have if you would sit still and be the source of the flow. So if center called out to you, you're your own devil. You're your own devil. This is the devil card. This is the dragon. Remember, I'm telling you, this is the dragon's gate. The dragon is a symbol of abundance. The dragon knows everything, but the dragon can burn itself. 1 and 5. 1, my potential. 5, what's moving me. If I don't know what's potentially moving me, then I just stay in cycles. 1 plus 5, 6 cycles. Traumatic foundations, just responsive to all your choices. That's not a good place to be. I'll leave the cards out because there's double in there, double of each card in here. But I'm gonna leave that one out. So centered, if you're centered, you have to understand that I have to be my own advocate. That's another terminology for the devil. He's the adversary, but the adversary can be your advocate, because if the only thing you're doing is sponsoring your pain, somebody who is trying to be the adversary to your pain is actually trying to teach you how to find peace. I'm a lot of your adversary. So from there, we'll go to the spirit position, which was north. North is basically, we'll call that the element of earth. That's where you're grounded. But a lot of people don't understand you're grounded means, holy shit, I lost my power. So if you just keep finding north as where your flow is, there's a duality of, am I grounded in my flow, which again could be trauma responsive, because the only thing I know how to pull from is my pain, or am I grounded in my flow as in I'm letting all this shit go free and I'm seeing what's really there. Hopefully it's the latter. It's a 23. It's the rage. So I have to be honest with you, this is the bad side of grounded, because you're only operating out of the things that burnt you, which means you don't know your true passion. You really don't. 2 and 3, I'm connected, what I think I know, to 3, the primary thoughts that run me. The primary thoughts that run me is the only thing I connect to. Basically gets back to the devil card. You're only operating out of what already has your energy. So from north, we went to northeast. I'll get to east in a minute. East, when you're dealing with energy, is your thoughts. If north is where I'm grounded and east is where my thoughts are, northeast is where I have found myself grounded in what I believe. That's people who, I know my toxicity, or that I know my levels and I know my traumas and I know my limitations, and you haven't done anything to get out of a limited mindset. You just try and find a way to safely operate from there. So we're going to call northeast safe mode. You just want to have enough to get by, but you don't want to do more to stop having to you don't want to do more to stop having the need for safety. So this is somebody who's always out here trying to establish boundaries, which means you're always in need of protection. Shit you fill your mind with. 34. This is the queen of air. The queen of air, the influence over my thoughts. Remember, north is where you're grounded. East is your thoughts. I am grounded in my thoughts. And 3 plus 4, 7. Now that's think I who I am. And that, again, like I said, a lot of people operate out of safe mode. They think that they're safe in the way they think, but it hasn't shown them anything different except for a bunch of phoenix cycles. So then we get over here to east. East, again, as I said, is your thoughts. Your thoughts is the fuel for this whole experience. Your 3, What I tell you 3 was, 3 is your thoughts. This is the Oshun energy. You've been deceived, because if your thoughts are only responsive to your traumas, then the thoughts are only going to operate traumatically. So if you're grounded out in your thoughts, get this? If you are operating strictly from thoughts that have you grounded out, you don't own your own energy. You don't see yourself, you just see what you keep going through. So from there, we went into Southeast. With Southeast, again, South being your fire and East being your thoughts, this is the burning thoughts. This is the ones that really have your energy. You understand that? This is the thoughts that have the highest level of potential of making me move. Those are, being honest with you, those are high-end traumas. And again, you hear me say traumas are double-ended. Don't get hung up on that word. If I operate out of this sense that I'm always a winner and I'm gonna always do things that make me have to keep on winning, then that's your line of thinking. Or if you're a negative person, well, I don't never win, so I ain't gonna never take a chance, that's your line of thinking. That ideology that you tell yourself who you are, a winner or a loser, becomes the foregrounds for your manifestations. So Southeast, you keep manifesting what you keep saying. It goes back to the post I put a few minutes ago about how y'all keep saying words or spells, and then y'all keep telling yourself, stay dangerous. Stay dangerous in this times. But why do you have to stay dangerous in a time of peace? Unless you don't know what peace is. But you'll find a way to justify that, which again, you've already been deceived by the thoughts, because you'll keep sponsoring the most dumbest bullshit to set yourself free when every word coming out of your mouth is why you keep staying enslaved. You are your own limitations. Holy sheep shit, Batman. That 3 just doubled up on you. 36. You are FAFO. You are your own limitations. In Southeast, the thoughts that I keep letting burn me become my limitations. And I think I already said that, so I'm not going to go into it. But again, this figure here, the King of Shamans, figure out who you are, or everything in this universe that keeps getting manifested will keep using you by telling you what it's safe for you to be. Take your time with that one. So from there, we go into the South, which is your fire, your passion, your energy. Your energy. Your thoughts are not your energy. Your thoughts are the results of your energy in subscription. You're the thinker. You're the source. You're the thinker. You're the source. You are the 7. Who I think I am will become the first form of Cancer. It'll become a system of growth. Whatever I give my fire to will hit growth. You understand that? So don't look at Cancer so much when I say Cancer in the sense of growth. Yeah, it can be a bad thing, but this is basically the weed effect. The line of thinking I keep giving my energy to will become the highest points of manifestation. So in the South, whatever I keep giving my fire to will be my journey. It will be what grows. It will be what becomes TIME. This is my energy. What is your energy? What you keep giving your fire to. So from South, we went over to... From South, we went to Southwest. West is creation, South is fire. It is fire and creation. So the stuff that has my power, again, will be the greatest rates of manifestation. See, you can, and this goes in what I was saying earlier, and I'm not trying to be funny or disrespectful, but somebody was talking to me about a grid. When you're dealing with crystals, they are their own energy source. When you put crystals in compilations, such as an energy grid, if you don't have an intention set for them, all you're doing is open a gateway for energy that does not have a directed field of use. When you're dealing with the Southwest, if your fire has been told to create, but you did not set the parameters for creation, those things that understand what creation really is, get all the use. Take your time with that one. When you are just out here moving aimlessly and just responsive, but not being responsible, you're authorizing all the creation that is purposely destroying you. So Southwest, be careful. You are the Lilith choice, the wheel of fortune. You are in overwhelm. Why? Because there's so much shit going on, and it's just like what I said. If you're a food source, if you're an energy grid that does not have intentions for self, the greatest force that knows how to use your energy will not set you free. Sorry. If you don't understand your energy and something is using you and you don't understand you're being used, it's not going to let you go for free. So from Southwest, we go to West, the field of creation itself. The field of creation is your waters. What is your waters? Your emotion, your energy in motion. How do you get things to create? You put energy in motion. So if you chose West, you might want to watch your emotions. And this ain't, I'm just emotional about stuff. This is about, no, why am I emotional about stuff and what really has the rights to keep moving me? What am I connected to? Knowledge. This is, I am in the waters. This is Yemaya. This is the high priestess. This is, I am the mother of all the fishes that keep swimming. What's the fishes that keep swimming? The energy in the sea. You get that? These thoughts that are in this sea of creation come from me. So if I am the creator of everything that is destroying me, I might want to stop destroying myself. Take your time with that one. So from West, we went to Northwest. With Northwest, again, North is where you're grounded. West is in creation. We're going to call that the trap. And again, sometimes the trap is balance. So in Northwest, if you keep gravitating towards that, that is where you have become solidified in everything that you've allowed to move you. If the only thing's moving you bare reciprocity, that's not a trap. That's balance. If everything you keep letting take your energy always leave you drained, that's a trap. Shit you keep on embracing. It is the 8 energy. It is the abundance. It is the abundant. It is the thought that keeps moving me. Remember, 3 is the thought, 5 is movement. The thoughts that keep moving me will show me the Northwest corridor, because that is where my energy has been grounded into creation. So that, in a sense, can be seen as the matrix. You're down here just trying to find a way to hold yourself together by getting to energies that are conducive to that function. Hold myself together and then figure out which energies around me are not conducive to that function, and then realize that those are not my circus and not my monkeys. Why the fuck am I paying attention? Take your time with that one. So again, these were directions of energy in the grid. But you have to understand, as I alluded to a few minutes ago, you are the grid itself. You are the grid itself before there's motion. Center is still a motion. Center is a position. So I am the grid without need of definition. I am the grid without need of definition, but I hold all the potentiality. I'm the magician. You want to manifest? Be the manifester. You want to stay in manipulation? Understand that the only thing manipulating you is you not manifesting for yourself. Wholeness.